In the bustling heart of Tokyo, amid the crumbling remnants of Jine Studios, a once glorious beacon of Japanese cinema, now facing demolition, unfolds the enchanting tale of Millennium Actress. Directed by the visionary Satoshi Kon, this animated masterpiece weaves a tapestry of memory, fantasy, and unyielding pursuit, blurring the lines between an actress's real life and the myriad roles she embodied on screen. It is the year 2001, and documentary filmmaker Genya Tachibana, a lifelong admirer of the reclusive star Chiyoko Fujiwara, seizes a rare opportunity. Accompanied by his skeptical cameraman, Kyoji Ida, Genya arrives at Chiyoko's secluded mountain home, bearing a mysterious gift, an antique key, rusted with time, that unlocks not just a forgotten artifact but the floodgates of her extraordinary past. Chiyoko, now in her 70s, elegant yet frail, accepts the interview after 3 decades of silence. As she clutches the key, her eyes gleam with reminiscence. "This opens the most important thing there is," she murmurs. And with those words, the narrative plunges into a kaleidoscopic journey through Japan's turbulent 20th century, where history, cinema, and personal longing intertwine seamlessly. Born amidst the chaos of the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake, which claimed her father's life and shook the foundations of Tokyo, young Chiyoko grows up in a modest confectionery shop run by her stern mother. Her childhood is marked by innocence and quiet dreams, far removed from the glamour of stardom. As a teenager in the 1930s, during the escalating tensions of the Second Sino-Japanese War, she catches the eye of Otaka, the authoritative studio head of Jine Films. He scouts her for a propaganda film intended to boost morale among troops in Manchuria. Her mother vehemently opposes, envisioning Chiyoko as the heir to their family business. But fate intervenes in a more poetic form. One fateful snowy evening, while wandering the streets, Chiyoko collides with an enigmatic young painter, a political dissident fleeing from the oppressive military police. Injured and desperate, he begs for shelter. Moved by his passion for art and freedom, she hides him in the shop's storehouse. In their brief encounter, he shares his dreams of a better world, painting her portrait with fervent strokes. Before dawn, he must flee to Manchuria to join his comrades, but he leaves her his cherished key, promising it unlocks something important. As he departs, Chiyoko races after his train in vain, her heart ignited by an unquenchable vow to find him again, no matter the cost. This pivotal moment propels Chiyoko into the world of acting. Defying her mother, she joins Jine Studios, seeing it as her path to Manchuria and reunion. Her debut film transports her to the frozen frontiers, where reality begins to merge with fiction. On set, she befriends the ambitious director Junichi Taki, Otaka's nephew, and encounters the jealous prima donna Eiko Shimao, who views the newcomer as a threat. Amidst the harsh Manchurian winds, Chiyoko consults a fortune teller secretly bribed by Eiko, who directs her northward in search of her lost love. But danger lurks. Bandits ambush her train, and in a surreal twist, the scene morphs into a blazing castle from Japan's Sengoku period. Here, Chiyoko embodies a tragic princess, sipping a cursed elixir from a spectral old crone, who cackles, "You shall burn forever in the flames of eternal love." Thus begins the film's mesmerizing montage of eras and genres, each segment a reflection of Chiyoko's films yet infused with her real-life quest. In one sequence, she's a geisha in feudal Edo, pining for a samurai who mirrors the painter. In another, a Taisho-era schoolgirl cycling through cherry blossoms, her innocence shattered by war. World War II erupts, bringing devastation. Air raids reduce her family's shop to rubble. But amid the ashes, she discovers the painter's surviving portrait of her. inscribed with a promise of reunion on a charred wall. Her resolve hardens. Post-war Japan rises from the ruins, and so does Chiyoko's career. She becomes Janae's luminous star, starring in samurai epics, ninja thrillers, sci-fi adventures, and heartfelt dramas. Yet, her heart remains anchored to the elusive man of the key. Rumors swirl of his fate imprisoned, perhaps dead, but she presses on. Jealousy festers among her colleagues. Eiko, in a fit of rivalry, steals the key during a film shoot. Confronted, Chiyoko realizes she can no longer recall the painter's face, a poignant symbol of time's erosion. In despair, she marries Taki, seeking stability. But the union is loveless. Years later, she finds the key hidden in their home. Taki confesses to orchestrating the theft out of possessive love, fearing her eternal youth would slip away. A scarred elderly man, once the military policeman who hunted the painter, approaches Chiyoko with remorse. He delivers a long-lost letter from her beloved, urging her northward to Hokkaido. Boarding a train in a blizzard, she chases the ghost of her past, the landscape shifting into fantastical realms. Now astronaut rocketing to the moon in a futuristic odyssey, still pursuing that distant figure, but reunion eludes her. The trail grows cold. In her twilight years, during her final film, a space epic, an earthquake strikes the set, mirroring her birth. A young Genya, then a humble studio hand and secret admirer, heroically saves her from collapsing debris. Injured and disillusioned, Chiyoko glimpses the crone's wraith in her reflection, a harbinger of her cursed, endless longing. She retires abruptly, vanishing from public life. Back in the present, as Chiyoko concludes her tale, another tremor shakes her home, exacerbating her fragile health. Rushed to the hospital, she confides in Genya her deepest truth. The painter perished long ago, tortured by authorities after her Hokkaido journey. Yet, on her deathbed, Chiyoko's spirit soars. "What I love is the journey itself," she whispers, transcending loss. In a final, ethereal vision, she blasts off into the cosmos as an elderly astronaut, chasing love across the stars, eternal and unbound.